So, Truelytics is a fintech startup that's located in Boston, Philadelphia, and Austin, Texas. I'm located in Austin, Texas. And we are pioneering what we're calling the Advisor Transition Management Platform. We're helping primarily wealth management enterprises. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about independent broker-dealers, I'm talking about custodians and asset managers, to attract, retain, and support independent financial advisory firms as they go through a transition process. And why transition? Well, we're going through a great one right now. According to Accenture, about $30 trillion are going to exchange hands when baby boomers pass their wealth along to their children and their grandchildren. And and you take that into account with the fact that the wealth management industry is feeling their own demographic pressure. The average age there is around 59, and that's putting aside the point that 13% of financial advisors transition every year. So it's natural to think that the independent financial services industry is about to collapse up. There's a lot of opportunity they see in being able to grow their asset base strategically through transitions. And again, transitions encompass recruiting W-2 employees that are looking to become independent financial advisors, or looking to become an ensemble, or looking to become an enterprise. So there's a lot of activity that's going on. Now the challenge is that, transition is, and this microphone is broken in the wealth management industry. You've got it's high transactional costs, especially from a time and a money perspective. So if you look at recruitment, you look at succession planning, and you look at mergers and acquisitions, those can cost anywhere between 10 to hundreds of thousands of dollars and take months up to a year. And so what we're looking to do with our Advisor Transition Management Platform is reduce the transaction costs related to transition. And now I'm going to show you our prototype for what we're calling Truelytics 3.0, because 2.0 is already in market. 2.0 is the first module that is represented in, let's see here, trackpads and menus do not work. All right. Okay. So the first part of this application is what's already in market, and that's called our firm evaluation. And so we already have over 1,000 independent financial advisory firms going in and giving us 7 points of detail during a data intake process. They give us information about their firm, they give us information about their ownership, they give us information about their advisors, their clients, their process, such as their investment process, do they utilize model portfolios, etc., the revenue and their expenses. And so when all of that is complete, we get that through a combination of data feeds from the wealth management enterprises, as well as self-report from the financial advisory firms. When they give us all of that, we then present them with some diagnostics. So for 50 different key performance indicators, proprietary Truelytics score, which is out of a 4.0 GPA, and grades related to their business, client, and revenue stability. So this we liken to personal health records, but for business. And so, although this is in the market, with the launch of Truelytics 3.0, we're looking to apply these records, or at least apply blockchain into this infrastructure so that these business health records can be stored on a private or permissioned blockchain, and then can be actually permissioned out, and as far as a digital ID is concerned, so that if a practice manager wants to see the health of their business, they can do that. Someone in the front office, they can do that. If they want to submit this data for benchmarking studies from Schwab or from Barron's, they'd be able to do that. The second part is emergency continuity, and the third part is a private marketplace. And we're looking to leverage smart contracts for buy-sell agreements, have digital deal rooms in place that allow you to store documents, and digital vaults as well for all three components. So that's
Thank you, Jeremy. Questions? Judges? Okay.
This is Raman from Silicon Valley Incubator Rockstar. So we are trying to figure out, like, when you say analytics you are building, so what part is on the blockchain? Like, are you sharing the some sort of metadata on blockchain to different parties, or you are sharing the whole data for the organization?
Yeah, we're looking to actually store the entire evaluation stack that we calculate on behalf of financial advisory firms on the blockchain, and then allow those firms to be able to permission out who gets to see what, the entirety of it, whether they just want to show maybe their Truelytics score to a potential customer, or they want to show their business stability KPIs to a practice manager. So we can give them that level of flexibility, and then also be able to give them all of the auditing and reporting back on who's writing to their blockchain or who's accessing that data, etc. At least that's the intent.
So you have already built these levels or
Yeah. Thank you.
So do you have those defined already, or you're saying these are customizable? Because ultimately, the benefit of a smart contract is when the rules are defined, when there is a very clear permission system across parties. So I did not understand the use of blockchain.
Sorry, I apologize. I thought your question was about how we were going to store data from the evaluation set to the blockchain. The smart contract aspect of the advisor transition management platform is involved in the emergency continuity and the M&A side for such as like a buy-sell agreement, separate and apart from the evaluation data that we have. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Thank you.